Good evening. I think we are up and running and good to go. I see Bits in the chat. Bits just yells out bees. Yes, many bees. Let me switch layouts here and we will jump straight into the hunts. All right, unmute that. We should have background music from the game. I see Lizzie X Liz also in the chat. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the gaming stream. Saralad is also here. What's up, Saralad? Core break. How are you folks doing this evening? All right, I think everything's coming in loud and clear. So what are we doing today? It has been a hot minute since the last time we did any Monster Hunter. Maybe a couple weeks. Lizzie says, I'm going bowling. Nice. May all of your shots be strikes. Okay. Let me see, where's my status? Currently Hunter rank 30. Can't remember if I did that on stream last time or not. We have an urgent in the hub. Maybe I will do that one later. Our urgent target is another Elder Dragon, the Metal Wind Dragon, Kushala Daora. But before we do that, I want to work on something else that's been a side project here. As folks who've seen me stream Monster Hunter throughout the last year or so, my main weapon since the beginning was Hunting Horn, and I've been doing some light bow gunning too. I want to get together a weapon loadout for something I've been talking about and finally get to show off, and that is a Gunlancer set. But I need some low rank ticket things in order to build the Gunlance I want to use. So we're going to do that. Hey, Iconic's here. What's up, Iconic? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. Alright, let's talk to Hinoa.
How are you today? Have a look.
I need to do a multiple target quest. Do I have any? I don't have any multiple large targets, huh? Alright. It's fine. We can
Take care of yourself.
go do that in the hub, I guess. Iconic says, I'm good. Hope you as well. I'm doing good. It is what sounds like a thunderstorm outside, so hopefully the elements don't interfere with the stream today. Other than that, we are good. Okay. Got a couple options for multi-target quests and hub low rank, which should be pretty easy. Tail to tail. Or beastly chaos. We'll do tail to tail.
May the spirits protect you.
It should be relatively easy to do with a gun. Even though it's a hub quest. I think the scaling should be fine since it's just me. This will be a good warm-up.
Enough of that. Let's go. Let's go.
Our targets are Bishaten, which is the kind of monkey-like monster that flies around and throws stuff at you, and Almadron, the big muddy boy. Who's closer? Alright, I see Bishaten on the right side of the map. We'll do that first. This will be kind of like our warm-up. Depending on what I end up farming today, I may have to run a bunch of quests with the light gun just because it's one of the fastest hunt times of the weapons that I have. But I do want to get into gunlancing. I've been talking about that for 60 hours now. And I finally have a set for it. I just need a weapon.
There it is.
Alright, even though Bisha 10 is not a very large or long target for Pierce, the fact that I'm using a high rank weapon should make this relatively easy. In the upcoming expansion for Rise and Sunbreak, I guess while I'm running through these fairly easy quests, I don't have to focus as hard. I can talk a little bit about the news and stuff for people who might not be following the upcoming game. As part of the sort of press and promotion stuff leading up to a new game, Capcom likes to do these like trailers and sort of preview things of all sorts of stuff coming up in the games, just to sort of get people excited and show off what's coming. And part of that promo stuff includes glimpses into new monsters that are going to be huntable in the new games. And there's going to be a subspecies of this monster, and it will be one that has ability to throw fiery pine cones. It's like a bright orange kind of fiery color scheme. And that one's called Blood Orange Bisha 10, I believe. So instead of persimmons, I think that's what these things are supposed to be. It'll be fiery exploding pine cones.
Mine now.
Alright, that only took a couple minutes. Hey, Edward's here.
Let's see what we
What's up,
have.
Edward? How are you doing this evening? Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's one target. Now we need to head way up north. Take out Almudron.
Touchdown.
And we did that without even going through a full stack of piercing ammo, which is good. Again, low rank targets, high rank gear. There really should be no excuse for doing this quickly.
Faster, buddy.
There you are. There he goes.
Ride like the wind.
There'll be a new subspecies for Almudron in Sunbreak as well. The one we fight now, you encounter in water-based areas because it's a big muddy weasel. In Sunbreak, there is a magma version. It's called Magma Almudron, which you fight in volcanic areas, and it has sort of like a lava armor theme instead of mud. Given how obnoxious the regular version can be, I'm sure that'll be fun. But it looks really cool. Its armor's neat. Has this kind of mecha look to it. Hey, Red Dragon's here. What's up, Red Dragon? Alright, now this target being much longer benefit from pierce shots since they shoot all the way down the body, and they do more damage the longer the target is. Ooh. Alright, now it's got the wrecking ball too. But it's almost dead, so it's alright.
Buddy.
There we go. What was that, like 7
Didn't
minutes?
even break a sweat. Carve, carve, carve.
So the drop I need from doing these multi-target quests should be a commendation. I don't need monster-specific parts for what I'm building, but according to what I read, I need to take out a multi-target quest on low rank. I'd be annoyed if it's high rank. And then that should give me the ticket I need to build one of the Gunlances. And then that should have what we need to take that set out for a test spin. And I can work on getting the rust off with one of my favorite weapons. There it is, commendation.
I have a special quest for you. Come back anytime.
Alright, let's go take a look at Smithy.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Grab that weapon.
What do you need?
Eventually, probably on and off stream, I'm going to be going in to build a bunch of these Gunlances. There's many different types, and what I'll do today, which I haven't done in quite a while, I will go break down how the weapon works, since I haven't used it on stream at all. It's brand new. Hey, Naked Snake's here, and Naked Snake redeemed 3 hydrates. You must really want me to be hydrated, Snake.
Some hunters
I will
literally take hours.
have a decent drink of my fuel here. Alright, we're down here on the canine tree. Canine Cannon 2.
Gotcha.
And its final upgrade in this game, the Howlitzer. This thing looks like a palamute or a dog, and it is an awesome weapon. Long type shelling.
No problem.
Naked Snake says, fun fact, humans are 100% water. Well, if it was 100%, I'm pretty sure we would just be blob people.
Are you foraging or upgrading? What do you need?
Alright. Now we will... I'll upgrade this. What I did off stream a couple weeks ago, I farmed the big exploding pinecone basil, And I made its armor, because this is a really good Gunlancer armor set. So, that, I'm going to try and max it out. Or at least get close.
No need to hurry. There's plenty of time.
I might not actually be able to get close. I guess we can do 10? This is a higher level armor set, so it takes more of these armor spheres.
Gotcha.
That's okay. Well, yeah, I'll go try and get close to 10. Actually, I'll do 8. I'll get more of these as we do hunts.
No problem. Gotcha.
Ooh, it's gonna be expensive.
Right. Let's get cracking.
Oh, that's gonna wipe out my entire supply. All right. Naked Snake says, I don't know what your alien species is made out of. Edward says, Homeworlders just pure sine wave. Sine wave and methane.
Take good
All right.
care of your gear.
I didn't need to actually equip that. We have a loadout already. And that's here, Gunlance. Let's see if I can get a good zoom here on a weapon. The Howitzer looks like this. It's shaped like a Palamute that folds when it's sheathed, and then it flips out when it isn't. It's got kind of like a blade in its mouth. It's a really neat weapon. And let me check skills. Quick reload, charge, shelling, blast dash. And then what we'll do is we'll eat, and then before I go out on a quest, I'm going to go to the training area and break down what this weapon does, because this one is very different from everything else we've seen so far. Alright, that'll do. I don't know if I showed this armor set off last time. The Basil set has got this heavily armored kind of lion theme. I've got the helm hidden, but the helmet looks kind of like a lion crest. Pretty sweet looking set. And it meshes well with the Gunlance. Let's move to the training area. Cannot currently be selected. Huh. Well, that's weird. I wonder if that's story based. Okay, what we'll do is, I could try and go do a quest to demo.
Hey.
Strange. I want to check something. I see Edward redeemed a Rakufaktu. We'll pull up the list. Okay. Here's a true fact. I have never been outside of the United States since coming here. So that means I've never been to a foreign country outside the United States. I've been outside of the continental US because I've been to Hawaii, but I've never been to a foreign country before. In all my time here on Earth, I've only been in the States or to different states than the one I live in. I would like to travel more, but COVID definitely made that more difficult. One of the places I really want to go to is Japan. But things seem to be improving, so we shall see. Oh, did they upgrade the training area? It's either they upgraded the training area or I haven't been here yet. Oh, okay. Maybe I never came here. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to give a somewhat detailed explanation of what the Gunlance does, because again, we've done mostly hunting horn and a decent amount of light bow gun the entire time I've been streaming this game. But my favorite weapon in this series is the Gunlance. I mained this weapon in Monster Hunter World and Iceborne on console, and I usually secondary this weapon in most games I play. I play it in all the games, but I don't always main it as my first weapon right out the gates. So unlike hunting horn and light bowgun to some extent, Gunlance is a heavy weapon. You can tell when I have the weapon out, and here's what the howitzer looks like unsheathed. Looks like a Palamute cannon, which is pretty neat. What I'm going to do is break down the basic moves, how this weapon works, and some of the core mechanics for using it. We won't go super in depth because I'm sure people will get bored. But I want to explain how it works. So you can see the Gunlance is slow. It is a defensive, heavier weapon, and as a result, you're not zipping all over the place at high speed like dual blades or light bowgun, and you're not attacking quickly like the hunting horn. By hitting triangle on PS controls, you get the lateral thrust, and you can chain that 3 times. Pretty simple. Forward poke. If we attack the toad adversary here, we can see 3 pokes, and there's a bit of a cooldown after the last one. If I just hit the button 1, 2, 3, and then try and hit again, you have about a second as your hunter resets position, and then you can do it again 1, 2, 3. And on its own, does decent poke damage, but is not terribly quick. And one of the key mechanics for Gunlance, and I've talked a little bit about this probably at the beginning, using evades to evade cancel, similar to dodge cancels in fighting games. You can cancel the animation of different pokes, and unlike some of the other weapons, Gunlance doesn't have a roll. If I hit X, I get a back hop. Neutral input with no direction, I get a back hop. I can do forward hop, which is a lunge. Very quick for closing distance, considering the ground speed is very plodding. But by using the lunge, you can see my hunter covers much more distance. And so evade canceling with this weapon, if you poke and evade, you can do side steps. So you can do something like poke, poke, sidestep, poke, poke, backstep, poke, poke, forward step, and use that to reposition, because monsters move quick in this game. If you want to get your pokes in and then move around, that's what you use evade canceling for. And also to string your combos better and not have to wait for the third poke to end and reset to do another 3, you can do something like 1, 2, 3, evade, 1, 2, 1, and then you're not waiting. Instead of waiting for the animation, you just cancel it with an evade. If you walk forward and hit triangle, you get lunging up thrust, which, if I do it sideways, takes a few steps forward and does an upwards poke. This will hit a little bit higher and also can be used to close distance. So you might see something like the lunge, and then you go into the triple. Dodge. Reposition. And then do something like that. And the reason why I'm so mobile with the evades is because of this skill right here, Evade Extender, which is extremely powerful in this game. This one does exactly what it says it does on the side, or what the name would imply. Each level Evade Extender increases the distance you dodge, be it a roll or a hop or sidestep. And at level 3, we have a massive hop. We can also extend it by hitting back and evade at the same time, which is a little bit tricky. It works better from an attack. Let me demonstrate here. If I do a regular back step from just a poke, we get about here, about to where the grass is. If we do poke and hold back, gives us about 25% more distance. Now I'm way back behind the grass. And that main distance is because of Evade Extender. It is really key for weapons that don't have that mobility, but also really fun on weapons that are mobile too. When I eventually get around to playing dual blades, you'll see with the Evade Extender, you are basically Tokyo drifting Initial D style everywhere. It's a lot of fun. But for the Gunlance, repositioning and speed of evades is really important. In addition to your lateral pokes and then the running one, the charge, if you hit square and circle at the same time, get the rising slash. This is a move with some height to it. Kind of similar to the lunge, but this one goes way up higher. You can use this to sort of hit tails that are above you. You're trying to cut them off. Or if you have a target that's a little bit more off the ground,
Love you, buddy.
you can use rising slash. If you hit rising slash and then hit triangle again, you go into the overhead smash. This is a much heavier downward slam with the Gunlance, which I believe will not bounce. I haven't tested that in a while. But it is a really good follow-up, albeit slower, for doing heavy damage. So if the target's not going to move and you get your pokes in, you can chain regular pokes into the up thrust, rising slash, and then go into the slam. So some combo flow for this might look something like lateral, lateral, upward slash, downward slam, overhead smash, into a dodge. And so the combo flow can really be varied between different types of pokes, depending on what the target's doing. If you know you're going to be able to get that hit in, you might poke, poke, reposition, go for the slam, which I don't believe you can do just by itself. It comes out of the overhead for sure. But the mix-up game for Gunlance, using, again, fighting game speak, is really tailored towards what the target's doing. Because, again, slower weapon, you need to be able to kind of adapt. But if you have a big opening, throwing the overhead smash is pretty good damage. Now, a follow-up after the overhead smash, if you hit triangle again, wide sweep. This does pretty good damage too and hits laterally. It'll hit things around you. Whoop. And I think the concentrated damage is in front. But if you need to hit around you, let's say some of the smaller minions are kind of swarming you, then you can use that sweep to get them off you. It'll hit sort of around the hunter. Iconic says, my stream took more out of me than I thought. I gotta go. Sorry I can't stay longer. Best of luck hunting monsters. Cheering you on. Thanks, Iconic. Appreciate you swinging by, as always. Go ahead and get some rest, hydrate, and take it easy for the rest of the evening. I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So if we're looking back at the combo flow of the Gunlance, rising slash, overhead smash, wide sweep is pretty standard combo flow. If we put the lateral thrusts in, you might do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dodge out, because the sweep has a bit of a recovery animation on as well that you just cancel with a side step or a back hop. If we go from the sweep and do one more triangle, we get the worm stake cannon. This was introduced in World, in Iceborne. What that looks like, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm in the target here, but if we do the same thing, your hunter is taking an explosive stake and sticking it in the monster, and it does little tick damage over time, then explodes. It is pretty powerful and focused damage, but because it takes a second to come out, you need to be really careful about the timing, because if you get hit in the middle of that staking animation, you'll get knocked out of it. And then the way you see your quote-unquote ammo for that, if you look under my sharpness bar on the left, there's that thing that looks like a long blue pick. That is my worm stake. And when it is empty, if we fire it, it should be orange or red. Technically the stake is a little light blue bit on the front. You can see when I'm empty, it is red. The way we reload for Gunlance, universal reload, hold down right trigger, which is also guard. This weapon can block with its heavy shield. You can move while guarding. You can poke out of guard. And there's no limit to that. If we hit circle while holding down right trigger, that reloads all of our ammo for the weapon, including the worm stake. Now, in line with the worm stake, obviously, you're probably wondering why they call it the Gunlance, besides just the explosive explodey stake. If I hit circle, neutral input, we have shelling. Shelling discharges one shell. I've got 5 on this particular Gunlance. The shells directly to the right of my sharpness bar in the yellow there, that is my shell count. And shells have different distances and ranges based on the type of Gunlance. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But they are explosive damage that goes out and hits the target and does flat damage. And the way it's worked in all the games I can remember, unlike weapon hits like pokes, slashes, impact damage, which scale based on the toughness of the monster part, shells do flat damage no matter what. They are not stopped by monster resistances, and thus do flat damage. As a result, their damage only scales with a skill called artillery, but we won't worry about that for now. And so you have a clip of shells that you can discharge and shoot at the monster from close range. I'm using a long type, which has a little bit more range than some of the other ones, but it's not like a bow gun. I can't be over here and shell and hit the monster. Range is about here. Long is the farthest projectile range of the different types. There's normal and wide and long. But for a couple paces away, we can hit. In general, you're not going to be range shelling if you're going to be doing a shelling build. You'll be getting close and poking and shelling and trying to light the target up that way. In addition to just firing shells from a standing state, you can mix them up into your poke combos, which is where the kind of fun and versatility of the Gunlance comes in. So if we go poke, normally we can do 3 at a time, right? But if we mix in shelling, we can do something like poke, shell, poke, shell, poke, shell, and mix up our stabby attacks with shelling attacks. And a quick reload reloads all of our shells, R2 or right trigger plus circle. So if we're doing something like 1, 2, poke, 1, 2, poke, 1, 2 shell rather, 1, 2 shell. Quick reload, reposition, poke, shell, slam, so on. You can loop a whole bunch of different chains and then add in your shells at the same time for additional damage. And I understand this is a really long explanation, but this weapon is incredibly complex. So bear with me, and then we'll actually get to hunting in a little bit. In addition to single shells, there's a couple follow-ups. if I were to do 3 shells in a row, this happens. 1, 2, 3. 3 shells into worm steak is another way to get that explodey steak combo. Depending on what you're doing, you might have less of an opening, and you can get to it a little bit faster if you go for the follow-up after shooting shells, which is pretty handy. Another thing, which isn't necessarily the most ideal or efficient use of damage for this type of Gunlance, is a full burst. So if I go upwards slash, overhead smash, and then I hit circle for shelling, it does this. Burst fire. Unloads my entire clip at once in a concentrated burst of that flat damage. So if we have a big opening, and we go slash, full burst. This is a loop that's, I think, was pretty much coined in World and Iceborne. If the monster's down and you have a big opening, you do something like this, and you're basically looping all your damage over and over again. Pretty handy, but as you can see, shelling also tanks your sharpness very, very fast. I am probably going to need to do a couple quests to get some bits to get some speed sharpening, because that is pretty important. Let's see. I'm not going to go through every single thing the Gunlance does, because I think it'll take too long. But there are 2 more things I want to demonstrate that are pretty neat with this weapon. The gauge that has my worm stake on it above the companion health bars and below my sharpness. If I hit, or if I hold block and then hit triangle and circle at the same time, look at this. There's a big slow charging blast called Wyvern's Fire. And Wyvern's Fire does a ton of damage. It takes a while to go off, but you can guard when you're in that state. And it does a huge amount of burst damage all at once. And upon doing that, your Gunlance goes into cooldown. You can see how the tip is glowing and smoking. And now under my worm stake, that blue gauge, there's now an orange thing filling up, or emptying out. That is my cooldown. I cannot use Wyvern's Fire again until that gauge empties and it cools down, and then I'll be able to use that super powered shot once more. So there's a bit more management. There's definitely resource management with Gunlance, but it's got such a fun kit of tools. It's just a shame damage-wise it's not the strongest in the game. But we'll be able to take all these tools into combat. And the last thing I'll show off is a switch skill that was taken from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate and repurposed into a switch skill for this game. And that's Blast Dash. Normally, by default, Gunlances have the ability to charge their shells to do more focused power in a stronger burst. You would just hold down shelling, and your Gunlance would charge up for a bit and fire off a single shell that do more damage. Blast Dash is a switch skill that I swapped in, which you get a little bit later in the game, and it removes the ability to charge shells, but in exchange you get this. By holding down shelling, you spin your Gunlance around and use it as a propulsion device. And it goes a set distance and shoots across the screen for really high mobility, and one of the most fun things they added for this weapon as an actual usable skill in this. As a result, you can chase things, and you can chain your blast dashes. As long as you got shells. And then you can hit triangle to do a smash out of the air as a follow-up, so it's not just movement. You can use it to attack as well. So let's say I'm far away from the target right here. If I go into blast dash, I can fly in, do a slam, discharge a bunch of shells, go in for some pokes, get out, get back in, and continue the attack. It's very useful. Another thing, which I think is also new for this game, if I go into that dashing animation and fly through the air and then hit shell mid-air, I can do something like this. You can shell in mid-air and it'll sort of pop you up with a little bit of momentum,
Fast, pal.
and you can stay in the air until you run out of shells, and then you have to come down. So this isn't really a good demo for that, but let's say I'm fighting someone that's flying and it's in the air. I could do something like blast dash, shell, get height, and then come down and bop whatever it is I'm fighting out of the air. Not the most practical thing, but pretty fun. And then we can go into combos like that. And so on. So, at first glance, the Gunlance seems very slow, very cumbersome, and not mobile. When you take into account things like skills that boost evasion, the ability to change combo flow with the different types of attacks, and then the switch skill blast dash, which gives you ultimate mobility with this weapon, plus the ability to get air, it's pretty versatile. Again, lots of tools. And I really like it. You're not going to really see people speedrunning except for some of the really high-level pros in the scene. But it's still a fun weapon to play. You can still do very well in the game with it. So that being said, let us go to the hub and actually do some hunts. Again, real quick and dirty explanation of Gunlance. I would say anyone who's picking this game up and is interested in learning more about the weapon, check out Monster Hunter community content creator Rurikon from Portugal. He's a pretty well-known guy who's been covering the games in the series for a long time. And Rurikon is a Gunlance main and loves the weapon and has done lots of in-depth stuff on how to play it. And he also does a podcast with other well-known Monster Hunter content creator Gaijin Hunter. They do the Third Fleet podcast where they talk about Monster Hunter or other stuff in gaming. It's a really good, chill podcast. But I think Rurikon's Rise Gunlance video is like 40 minutes. Very in-depth,
Here's the quest list.
but also very informative and detailed.
I wish you luck.
Alright. I think I need an Izuchi tail for sharpening gems. Let's do this and then put all the stuff that I just spent 45 minutes yakking about into practice.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Alright, it's over here. There you are.
There it is.
Alright. Smaller targets tend to be a little bit more difficult with Gunlance, especially if they're very fast. But it's good practice to kind of explain how the weapon itself mechanically works and all the different combos and stuff that I mentioned, how you actually apply that in a fight.
I'm gonna get you.
Can't tell if I was out of range. I might have hit the minions. Okay, that's worm steak.
Hold on, reloading. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Alright, what are my soak mines? Oops. Okay, that first one, I think it's called Guard Edge. It's been a while since I've used this weapon. But that Soakbind is basically a parry that also sharpens your Gunlance, which is pretty handy. The other one... Oh. I hit the wrong button? Oh no, the circle one is Guard Edge. Oh boy. Suddenly there's 3 of them.
Let's go for a ride. How do you
That
like
works.
that?
We have a Ragi and an
You do what I
Arzuros.
say now. Careful!
There we go.
Yeah!
3 rides at once. Now we use Ragi to beat up on
Watch it
Izuchi
learn.
here. Poison? Poison.
Bye-bye. Now it's personal.
Wyvern's Fire?
Gotta be quick.
Gonna leave? No? Alright. Hey. Come on, doggo.
Ride like the wind.
Alright, my other Soakbind.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon.
With Triangle. That one is sort of like a super armor dash, but going into that state boosts shelling damage after you successfully execute the move.
That looks
Called
like
Ground
it's gonna
Splitter
hurt.
or Ground Cutter. But also handy because it boosts shelling damage.
Reloading.
Target's almost dead.
Look out! It's angry.
There you go. I don't think I broke the tail though.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I think it's the tail piece specifically I need for sharpening gems. We'll see if I get it.
have we
If not,
here?
that's not super necessary right now. It would just make things a little bit easier. Like we talked about before, the Gunlance tanks sharpness incredibly fast. As a result, being able to quick sharpen and get your sharpness back is pretty handy.
Faster, buddy.
Mine now.
It took a little over 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I need to actually get a tail break in order to get the piece. That's okay.
Special quest has been added. See you later then.
We'll check the smithy, and then we'll just keep proceeding with other quests. I won't farm up Izuchi's here. I could, but
Good to see you.
we'll see if we can make some progress instead. Yeah, I need grinder jewels. Alright, that's fine.
See you
Don't worry
later.
about that for now. We could try and do Kushala. In fact, I haven't done that fight with the Gunlance in a while.
Can't hunt on an empty stomach.
Give it a try.
Sure thing. Yeah. All right, let's go.
7-star urgent hub quest. Steely Storm. That is our target.
Special quest is coming for you.
Kushala Daora in the Frost Islands.
Good luck out there.
I know I did this with Pink, but I don't think it was on stream.
Let's make this
We
a
did
quick
their
one.
urgent for this one.
Let's go.
Now we get to do this one solo. That'd be a much better test of all the basic tricks with the Gunlance compared to a little spazzy target like Izuchi. This one is actually dangerous. There you are. Alright. I think this might be the first Elder Dragon I've fought on stream. Kushala's deal is it's a big, sort of steel-skinned wind dragon. It's very quick and aggressive, and does things like spit wind blast at you. And it's generally quick on its feet. It's a very agile monster. I do like its design. It's one of my favorites as far as the elders go. Like a metallic dragon is kind of a cool theme. In Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, this monster was one of the most hated. Fighting it was a considerable chore because it would spend a lot of time flying, and it would spit tornadoes that stayed on the field as hazards and would not do things like knock you over and disrupt the fight. In this game, they retooled Kushala's fight to be kind of similar to the older games. It is much more fun now. It does stay grounded a bit more, and its projectiles, instead of creating static hazards, sort of move through the field and then leave. It's a much better change.
You're the best.
Alright, rage mode, we get a lot more tornadoes. And they sort of move in kind of a bullet hell meandering path. You gotta either dodge or block through. And we got this punches inflict dragon blight. That's new to this game. Not having fully upgraded armor is going to be a bit of a challenge. Kushala hits hard. We'll make do. Hello. Stigrex.
Watch and learn.
Go for quick launch. Get the ride
How do
on
you
Tiggy.
like that?
And now we're going to use Tiggy to beat up Kushala.
Let's go for a ride. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Alright, got knocked down. Go for the finisher. Get one more knockdown on Kushala. I'm going to try and get a Wyvern Fire off in its face.
Yahoo! This one's all for you.
I think I hit it in the chest.
Boom!
Nope, couldn't go over those. Leaving? Alright.
Don't let him get away.
Tricky fight. Tricky fight, but the key is not annoying in this game. I think fighting Kushala with range is a bit easier. Something like a bowgun, because you can kind of stay out of range of the tornadoes and pick it off from a distance.
Fine now.
But melee is not bad. Melee used to be insufferable in World and Iceborne. I don't know why they decided to make the monsters so air focused, but a lot of people didn't like it. So it's good that they retooled that fight in this game. Okay, knocked down. Now I go for the face. If we break Kushala's horn, the effectiveness of its wind barriers will be diminished a little bit. The horn is very hard to hit. And very durable. Hey, it's Maggie. Go for a ride with Magnamalo. More free hits.
You do what I say now.
Magnamalo's a beast when it comes to the wyvern riding. It's standing heavy attack with the tail. It's 2 hits on that spear. He broke something. Wings?
How do you like that?
Okay. Soak bind again. Yeah. Looks like both wings are broken. Not the horn yet.
I am not going down that easily.
Whew.
Love you, buddy. Look out! It's angry!
Ah. Should've gone for Blast Dash. That is dangerous. When the camera zooms out, the big super gust of wind. That will one-shot me if I'm low enough. going for the counter. No, that's right. The ground splitter move, which powers up my shells, you can see that it's in effect because my shells will glow green around the icons. But if I sheath my weapon, I lose the buff, which is a big weakness. I hope they fix in Sunbreak.
Ride like the wind. Whetstone time.
All right, where are we going? South? All right, south. Still trying to get a head break. Break that stupid horn. Uh-oh. Ah, the ground splitter didn't go off. Nice.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
That horn.
Reloading.
Okay. That might not be a good idea when there's more than one hit coming. Instead, I'm probably better served using the parry. Ah,
I'll make you regret this.
dragon punched.
Oh, you're gonna pay. Let's go. Need to sharpen this thing.
All right. That'll definitely happen if I'm not careful. But we gotta be close on the horn.
I'm gonna get you.
Wrong one again.
Careful.
Uh-oh. That sort of vacuum move you don't see super often. That's also very dangerous. Kushala will basically pull you in, go for that big area hit. You want to get away from it as soon as possible when it does that.
No more holding back. Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon. Need more ammo. Don't let him get away.
Oh man. Keeps leaving as soon as I get my buffs set up.
Ride like the wind. Whetstone time.
Alright, where are we at? About a little less than 15 minutes? This is probably going to be a 20-minute hunt until I get less rusty with the weapon. Nope, just time my parry again. Time I dodge. And now it's angry. There you go. That's a successful parry. Ground Splitter is good, but you still take hits because it's armor, not a parry. Plus the guard edge refills your sharpness, which is nice.
This is the end of the line for you.
Ooh. I missed, but I didn't get hit out of that. That's nice. In the old games, before Rise, when you're doing Wyvern's Fire, you have the big charge up, you could be hit out of it. Even though your shield would be up in the animation, it was in a guard state, so it means you get hit out of it, thus wasting your gauge. So welcome change in this game. There we go. Got the horn.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon.
There it goes. Once again, after I get my buff set, it just pieces out. I really hope they change that for Sunbreak. Just make Ground Splitter's buff time-based and not have it go away when you sheath your weapon. That alone would be a big help. Because for some reason, Capcom keeps nerfing the Gunlance's overall damage potential. One thing that I know Rurikon's talked about before, which is fascinating from a game development perspective, we talk about the Ground Splitter, the move that powers up your shelled shots. So this move, armor, and then you can go into a hit, and then you can see my Gunlance burning on the tip for the extra shell damage. What they did in this game is they nerfed shelling damage by, I think it's 20%, and then made it so that when you use that buff, you get a 20% boost up to where the damage would normally be, as opposed to 20% on top. And it's very curious because the Gunlance has never been an OP weapon, but every time they add a buff state or something for it, they nerf its value so that using the buff state to get to what the damage level would have been before they nerfed. They did the same thing in Generations Ultimate. I can't remember if it was in 4U. But they added the heat gauge for the Gunlance, which gave you a melee boost as long as you secured a certain heat gauge when you're using the weapon. But that boost only bumped the damage up to 100% because they nerfed it by the percent bonus. So it's not more power, it's just up to where it should be. And so we'll see what the stats look like for Sunbreak. Because there's a move that they're introducing in that expansion that is supposed to increase the power of melee hits. Kind of like the heat gauge, but it's just a soak bind move you do. and then your melee pokes and slashes do more damage. So the question is, without that, is it going to be 20% weaker if that's the percentage? As opposed to 120%. Normal's 80% damage, and then you get the boost to get it to 100. I really hope they don't do that. Given things like the longsword, which has every counter in the book and is pretty much the most powerful weapon in my opinion. Some of the other ones, including regular lance, not just Gunlance, could use some tricks that'll sort of even the playing field out.
Good job, buddy. Nothing
But
to
we'll see.
it.
I'll be doing some testing when Sunbreak comes out. Still gonna play Gunlance regardless, but it'd be nice if it had a bit more of a boost, some oomph. All right, for taking out Kushala, Carapace, got tail. That's good. Claw, horn, high commendation, 2 horns. Okay, not bad. 1759. Made a lot of mistakes that round. Could be a better hunt time, but not terrible.
How's it going?
Okay, what did that unlock?
Welcome to the hub. Oh,
Unlocked hunter rank 30.
until next time.
Okay, we're at 33. The next breakpoint is 40. Okay.
Come back anytime.
With that, we are pretty much free to do whatever quests we want and continue to boost hunter rank up to 40, and then that'll be the next sort of, not story so much as progression quest. I think it's Teostra next. We've got our companions training in the dojo here. I didn't use this feature for a long time. We can have reserve buddies training and getting levels so we can use them in other parts of the game. And I just had that sitting empty because I forgot it was even there. But while we're here, we can check our submarines. We have Outgathering. Cats here.
Trading is a wonderful profession.
Okay. Slash berries, bugs. Alright.
Until we meet again.
Let's see. What we can do is take a look at the gear lists and start thinking about what I want to build. I don't think I'll readily start branching out into other gun lances for now. This particular set doesn't need every single element and type in the book. It's pretty much an all-purpose gun lancer set. So let's see. Could work on other hunting horns. I want to build the Raknakadaki, the spider horn line. That's pretty good. It's good fire-based horn. Could craft it. Craft it and get it to level 2. But we cannot max it out, looks like.
Some hunters
Let's look at our
take hours.
wish
See you
list.
later.
Azure Bowgun. Oh, okay. Ibushi Wind Sax. I could do this too to show off that fight. Maybe later. That fight's not easy. I was building a spread light bowgun set as well.
Hey. Come to me if you need new gear.
And I think all the armor was done for that one. You can see from the equipment loadouts here, which I've shown a couple times as we've been streaming this. We've got a sort of retooled hunting horn set. This one is almost finished, I think. Need to get that Kezumail out of there. Gathering set for doing volcano runs, getting ore and cash. We won't do that on stream. My Pierce set. This is the one I've been using with the Nargacuga light bowgun. This is probably my fastest weapon when it comes to hunt times. Spread. This is a shotgun build. This is what I'm building that Ibushi light bowgun for. Unlike Pierce, which is more of a ranged shooting down the target with Pierce, Spread is get near the target and use close range spread pellets like a shotgun. Really fun build. Allows you to play a lot more close. You can break parts easier because you can shoot sort of a wide spread. But let's see. This doesn't tell me the level of everything. Spare shot. Okay, spread up, spare shot, reload speed, recoil down. I need a spare shot jewel for this. I suppose we could run Ibushi. Shouldn't take more than one run to get what I need. Could be an opportunity to demo a whole bunch of different sets this evening on stream. One second. Wazzy says, "Where is Pink? You're monster hunting without a goblin?" I talked to Pink earlier and extended the invite to jump on for the stream today. They were asleep. So I know it sounds like they just woke up because Pink chatted me on Discord. Which is fine. We'll be at this for a little bit, so if they feel inclined to jump on, that's fine. Why this is also no one types that fast, stop faking. I type pretty fast. I type about 80 words a minute. Used to be much faster. Alright, let's switch loadouts. Back to guns. We're gonna go fight a large scale monster now. And hopefully I don't get murdered.
Hey, you're back. All delicious.
Marksman. Defender. Medic to this. But welcome to the stream, Wazzy. How you doing this Thursday? I didn't get a chance to see your stream earlier today while I was working. Hopefully you had a good time hanging out with the crew.
What would you like to do?
Alright, let's see. We want event quests.
Which quest would you like?
Unless that populates high rank. I don't think it does. It does not. Okay. Event quests give the opportunity to hunt some targets in different environments. And usually they're more challenging, but this is the only real way I can do this outside of a rampage at the moment. Gales of Ibushi blow again.
May the spirits protect
Big blue gusty boy. Walsey says, I got a Dino Beam on me bracelet, so yay. That's good. I don't know what a Beam on is. I'm assuming some sort of bee.
Ready to go.
Okay. I don't think we did this one on stream at all. This fight is in a unique area. We will see this area in a couple different unique spots in the game, or unique quests. But it's more of an arena, not a traversed area where you hunt. And we're going to go... Uh-oh. I forgot to drink. This is Ibushi. Wind Serpent. Has this very interesting upside down sort of floating design with its double jaws. Very unusual looking elder dragon. And it controls the wind and dragon element. But it's a nice big target for piercing shots. Oh, okay.
That's my buddy.
We haven't unlocked Splitting Wyvern Shot yet. This is sort of a super move state it goes into. And I don't think I'm going to do enough damage to hit it out of it. Yep.
No.
What you normally can do once the Splitting Wyvern Shot's ready is you can hit it with heavy artillery and kind of nuke it. Or if you do enough damage,
Oh,
it'll
you're
get
gonna
knocked out of
pay.
that state. Because the rocks it throws are pretty much a one-shot. Not a great start. Alright, name of the game here is just to sort of stay at a safe distance and just pelt Ibushi with piercing shots. Should be pretty manageable, but it's got a couple moves it does that should do a ton of damage. That floating rock telekinesis one is one attack. The big sort of lunging dragon punch is another one. These wind pillars are sort of there to help melee weapons hit Ibushi when it's kind of flying around. With range, it's not as big a deal because I can just shoot it. Hey, Pink's here. What's up, Pink?
Look out!
Good morning.
It's angry!
Alright, let's see if we can do enough damage to cancel out its animation. There we go. That's what I wanted to do last time. Pink says, I'm awake. Ooh, alright. That's the lunging dragon punch move I mentioned. I have been one shot by that before.
You're the best, pal.
That move is also designed to give meleeers a shot at Ibushi from close range. It's floating most of the time. The gun, it's free hits. If we sort of angle our shots up the body, we can get the most hits with Pierce. Splitting Wyvern shot. Now it's there. I keep forgetting it's a prompt. I think that and the Dragonator will pop up on screen like that when it's
Looks like it's gonna hurt.
activated. Okay. Now we can nuke the sucker. Surprised I didn't do enough damage. It destroyed all the rock projectiles though, so I guess that's what matters.
That's my buddy.
Pink says, I love that you can drop a nuke. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It does several thousand. Which is usually enough to interrupt Ibushi. 360 beam of death. You need to watch out for that. Ah,
I'll make you regret this.
that's what I was talking about. Big wind up, and then bam, punch right in the face.
Really angry.
That's my last KO too. Fortunately, I've been doing this that long, so if I do fail, I can just try again. Pink says, get punched, idiot. Yep, I got punched very hard. Right in the kisser. Oh, I was really close to a knockdown too. That's disappointing. Are we doing it again? Alright. You know what? Because I'm on my last cart? Uh-oh. We're gonna nope out of there. I think I could have done enough damage. Whatever. We got a lot of these Farcasters for free. Walsey says there's a new JoJo fighting game coming out. Oh yeah? Is it going to be another 3D one like is it All-Star Brawl? Or All-Star Battle? Or is it going to be 2D one like the old Capcom sprite-based one? 'Cause that game was awesome. No, Wazzy says All-Star Battle R. Okay, is that like a HD port or is it a new game, like a sequel?
Love you, buddy.
Wazzy says new looks like. Okay. I will have to check it out. I wonder if it's coming out in all systems. That's not what I wanted.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Ha! It dunked. We have Dragonator unlocked for next time it does that. Ugh. Try and punch me again, you sucker.
You're the best, pal.
Well, I'll just say it has Pet Shop and Diego Brando stuff. That's cool. The All-Star Battle first one didn't have. I think it didn't have Iggy either. I don't think. I don't remember. I know Pet Shop wasn't in it.
That's my buddy.
Pet Shop was in the old Capcom one. Evil demonic murder bird. Okay, 15 minutes. Oh, I'm out of Pierce 2s. Bink says 15 minutes, close to blue then, right? Should be. Last time I did this, it took about 17 minutes. So we should be close. It's already in the later phase of the fight where it starts doing some of the more dangerous attacks. So yeah, I just need to be careful. I'm going to err on the side of caution just because I don't want to get triple carded here. I'm on my last one.
Look out! It's angry!
Oh boy. I'm very far away. Dragonator. Hopefully that's enough to knock it out. No, definitely not. Good damage, but not enough to knock it out of that state. Alright, there's blue. Need to be careful. Not get punched. Or beamed.
You're the best, pal.
Think says, I join you, but I sound like hell and brain thick. No worries. It's all good. There'll be definitely more Rise in the near future. There we go. About 16 minutes. 16 minutes and 2 carts. Sloppy, but I'll take it.
Carve, carve,
And got most of the
carve.
brakes on it too. The next real question is, did I get enough stuff to fully upgrade that gun?
Let's go.
Ooh, Wind Serpent Orb. That is a rare drop. I'll take that. Okay, carapace, spikes, wind sacks. Oh, got some gold eggs for that. Some spheres, tickets, outfit vouchers. Not bad. Okay, we can definitely make the initial craft on the Azure Elder Bow gun. Looks like a big
What's up?
pillow.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
There we go. So we can do this.
Gotcha.
Going for a lot of money today.
Right.
Level
let's
2.
get cracking.
And we do not have whatever the final tier of upgrades for most weapons is. I think this is gated behind the final boss. Not sure because we can't see this on anything. The red tier, but we can
Now
test
get
out
hunting.
shotgun build. Wazzy yells loudly in chat, Resident Evil 4 remaster. Remaster or remake? Because they've remastered that game like 3 times now. Alright, let me switch loadouts here. Waz says, I don't know, this looks good. I will have to check that out because they were talking about a remake for a while. and then there was just no news. And obviously we had the VR version come out. There was that modded version that had like HD retexturing and stuff. So this sounds like a fully ground up remake, right? Here's the Ibushi gun. Again, looks like a big balloon pillow. Wally says March 2023. If you have a link to the whatever presses or trailer's been released for it, send it to me on Discord. I'll check it out. RE4 is one of my favorite games, so I'd definitely be down to play that on stream when it comes out. I don't know what they improve on the game though. It's such a good experience already. But I would definitely check it out. Let's see. I need to make a layered armor set for this. This outfit is Ragna Kadaki's chest piece, waist piece, Narga legs, and Puke Puke arms. Kind of a mix. Doesn't look terrible, but I want to create a layered armor set for spread too. Let's see what we got. Rapid fire. I can keep Pierce on. Spread to Shrapnel 3. Okay. Which I own. Oh, there it is. Spread to Shrapnel 3.
Welcome to my shop.
Pink says, need good layered armor? You could be a Sonic Ho with me. I could. I haven't done that one yet.
Have a look around.
Buy 500 bullets.
Coming right up. Thank you kindly.
Shrapnel 3.
Coming right up. Happy hunting.
Might have enough tickets to make
it's
something.
you.
25 vouchers? Yeah, we could definitely do that. I like to pair the Tobi Kadachi armor with gunner sets because it looks cool. It's like a soldier outfit. This one. I'll change the pigment to match the Ibushi gun. We can use this one for spread. Assuming I can make it. I might not have enough. Let's do this.
No problem. Right, let's get cracking. No problem.
Oh yeah, I'll have enough.
Gotcha.
Won't have the hat on, but I have my helmets hidden anyway, so it's fine. Could do something like this. I don't want it to look too much like the Gunlancer set. I will go darker. We'll go that. There we go. We'll use the set for spread. see, shrapnel 3. Can put pierce or spread shot in the crafting list. I'm going to be crafting more of that. Put it there. Gunpowder and spread 1. I'll have me spread 1.
How may I
Inventory
help?
management. Gameplay.
Anything catch your fancy? Thank you kindly. Thank you for your patronage.
Okay, we got spread 1, spread 2, shrapnel 3, pierce 2, gunpowder. What berry do I need? Needleberries. I got a lot of needleberries. I'll call this spread LBG. Okay. Now looking at our equipment. Recoil down. Wonder what I need to craft another recoil gem. Oh. None of these are upgraded except for the ones I'm using on other pieces. The head, chest, and waist are not upgraded. Ah,
What is
that's
it?
going to be a problem.
What do you need?
Okay. I have to think about that. I can use these, but I'm going to get absolutely murdered if I go into a fight with these because they are not upgraded at all. Okay. Let's do this first. Attach long barrel. This is damage up. Rampage
Sure thing.
skills. I think I normally go anti-aerial. Ibushi Soul is interesting. You get weapon boosts with every piece of the opposite counterpart, Narwa, the Thunder Serpent, or a piece of armor you equip. Or normal effect too.
The materials you gain from the
Yeah,
rampage.
let's go with that.
Let's do it.
Enables loading of all levels of ammo and increases ammo capacity. Or if that's clip size.
Take good
So
care
find out.
of your gear.
Well, let's see. Oh, recoil gem.
How are you doing?
I'm gonna take this into a hunt, and I'll try not to die. We'll see if it works. Magazine, true shot, absorber. Oh, I can make another one of these. All right. Put that here. slap in another evade distance. I'm basically pulling stuff off of the
Now get
piercing
on.
set since I don't need to have them on the same pieces at the same time. Okay, I don't think I can craft spare shots yet.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Salvo, rapid fire. Oh no, there it is. Spare shot. Oh boy, Rajang Fangs. Could fight the go fight the angry monkey. It's actually easier to fight with a spread build anyway. I'm just gonna get absolutely murdered if I get hit by anything. I can try it. This is only a level 2. Could put that on the coil.
Come to me if you need.
All right,
new
let's
gear.
go try it. I might get one shot by the angry monkey, but we'll see.
I'm here for you. Sure thing. Yeah. All right, let's go. I've been waiting for you. Here's the quest list.
Evil afoot. Rajang in the lava caverns.
I wish you luck. Ready to go. Faster, buddy.
All right, monkey is over on the right side of the map. All right.
Back.
There you are.
Time to get to work. Careful!
All right, shotgun build. At least until I get recoil reduction level 3. I can't rapid fire as easily with this one. It's a bit more of a recoil just nature of the shots, so I need to be careful. I can't just spam piercing shots. And I need to be pretty decently close. Uh-oh. Whew. That was 60% of my health. Regular punches, it's about 50%. Hey, Rathian. This is a tough matchup since Rajang's so quick. That works.
How do you like that?
Oh, I got wind pressured into the stun state. Ah, I'm surprised it didn't kill me.
Look out! It's angry!
Pink says, I have my voice settings on in Japanese. Is that what our characters sound like? Yep. Our characters have the same voice pack. I don't mind it. It's fine.
Let's go!
Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Maggie again. Alright.
Let's go for a ride! That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Ha. Pink says, I think I would go crazy having to listen to it in English. I feel like I'm listening to Aggro Ash Ketchum. Exactly. Gotta hunt them all. Woo! Aw.
That's my buddy. After it! Faster, buddy!
I might have to put the silencer on. Although that would reduce my range. Overall, spread builds are very close compared to Pierce to be right in the monster's face. Which normally isn't a big deal, but when you're fighting Angry Monkey, the most dangerous place to be is directly in front of it. There you are. Big sticky monkey. Nope. Whew. I wish this thing had a bigger clip size. Ooh.
Look out! It's angry!
Leaving? Alright.
Don't let him get away! Ride like the wind!
Where are you at? 10 minutes? Alright, there's the other horn. Oh, broken arm.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Aw, come on. Really? I wonder if I can bust its tail off with spread shots. I think it's just damage based. It's not. Doesn't need to be severing damage. I could be wrong. I went through a lot of potions. Eh? It wasn't a break, but it does enough damage to knock it out of rampage mode.
Love you, buddy.
Running out of ammo. Thought it was rapid fire shrapnel.
Careful!
Alright, move. Guess we can cap Rajang. I don't need any of its gems at the moment.
Careful! Trap here!
Ah!
It sprung the trap! Didn't even break a sweat.
Not bad. Having two unupgraded armor pieces definitely makes that more difficult. But just under 15 minutes. Thanks, Izzo Blue. You got him there pretty fast. Yeah, I made some mistakes, but not bad. Beast gem. 2 beast gems. Hot dog. 2 horns too. That's not what I needed though. I think I needed fangs. Let's take a look. One more fang and a wyvern gem. Okay.
Goodbye.
How about this weather? Come again.
I'm having a sale. The spirits smile upon you today.
Wonder if I can... I don't think I can buy armor spheres. Go look and see if Rondine has them. Pretty sure I just need to keep doing optionals. Send the crew out.
Let us begin. Let us negotiate. This is why I chose this profession.
Yeah, we can't buy armor spheres.
Let us negotiate. Farewell.
I don't think you can... Can you craft them? You can in other games. I wonder. Yeah, no, you can't craft the armor spheres. Alright. We can keep messing around with this shotgun set.
What?
Go back and fight another angry monkey.
Come to me if you need new gear.
Get your bunny dongo right here.
I could also take a defense boost item, make its hits a little bit less terrible. Maybe I'll do that while I'm trying to upgrade my stuff. Let's see, we have Mega Armor Skins. These give a flat defense boost until you get KO'd. I guess I could buy an armor charm too. I don't think I've talked about these. These unlock later in the game. Power charm and armor charm are flat stat boosts. Power charm ups your attack. Armor charm ups your defense, just for having them in your inventory. They're not cheap, but towards the later game, there's no reason not to have them. They're just a straight up boost to your stats. But if we do this, then we go to crafting. If we craft an armor, a power charm, and an Ibushi claw, which is the big blue windy boy we fought, and do the same thing with an armor charm, it upgrades into the power and armor talons respectively. That increases the stats more. And you just take them and put them in your inventory and just keep them there, and you get attack and defense boosts. The total amount, we're at 347. Now at 365. So almost 20. Just for free. So that's nice. Shrapnel ammo 2. Yeah, it says shrapnel ammo 2 rapid fire. What did I put in my inventory? Oh, that's shrapnel 3, that's why. Whoops. Alright. Rematch against the Angry Monkey. So we can do that a little bit faster.
These are the available quests. Good luck out there.
Let's make this a quick one. Let's go. Ta-da!
Where are you? Over here? Yep. It's monkey time.
There it is.
Ooh. Aw. Alright, rampage mode. keep going for the tail. Last time we did this fight, it seemed to knock it out of this mode, doing enough damage. Yeah, it works. Hey, it's Diggy.
Let's go for a ride. Bye-bye.
Alright, get the free ride. Shame too because
You do what I say
Rajang's
now.
moveset's super fun.
Now
I think it's one of the best riding movesets in the game.
How do you like that?
You miss? Missed. Oh, there we go. Let's say, where's my free knockdown?
Don't let him
Alright,
get
not bad.
away. Ride like the wind.
As you keep the pressure on Rajang, especially on its horns or tail, and I might be able to squeak out a better time. I think I'm understanding this fight a little bit more. Just don't get hit.
Look out! It's
Alright, it's one horn.
That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it seems to focus damage pretty closely on the tail. That's handy. Ow. Oh, that didn't take long.
Look out! It's angry.
It's that other horn. There's a shrapnel. Kind of functions like spread, but the projectiles splinter on impact instead of when they shoot out. I think shrapnel gets a boost from spread up skills, I think. I've never bothered to check. Okay, we're at just under 10 minutes.
Look out! It's angry!
Sorry, lad, I see your hydrate redeem. I'll get to that in a sec. Let me get a spare minute.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Whew. There's the other horn. Guess we can try and go for breaks in the arms. Is that one? Was it a break on the tail? I think we broke the little tuft of fur on the tail. That was an arm break, I think. It's already blue and we're at less than 15 minutes. Alright, I'm good for cap.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Oof. Oh, I forgot it can swat you when it's doing that. Huh. Alright, well that's like 11 minutes. Get that hydrate redeem. Sour Lad's taken off. Later, Sour Lad. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll catch you in the next stream. That's a pretty good time. That was, I want to say 11 or 12 minutes. Oh boy. 3 beast gems. 1 fang. Of course. When I need fangs, that's the least of what I get. 11:07. That's pretty good. Pretty good time on Mojang. Almost to rank 40. Okay. Got the fangs we need. Now we need a wyvern gem. I will have to think about what I want to fight for that. Maybe Almudron? I'll check the tables.
Come to me if you need me.
If Almudron drops Wyvern Gems, then I'll probably go farm that because I'm trying to make its armor. Does not look like it. This is the orb, golden orb, one of the giant pain in the rear items to get from Almudron. Okay. Toby drops a Wyvern Gem. Narga does. Doesn't look like Mizu does. Barioth. Tigrex. Rathalos might. I guess we can go fight Barioth. That's a fairly easy target, especially with a close range weapon. Before we do that, I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. So I will be back in 1 second. I'll let the background music just play here. I'll be back. All right. I think I will switch back to the Gunlance. Let's do this. Put our new fancy armor talent in here too, before I forget.
Sorry.
Where's my option to just remove my layered armor? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hi, welcome. Sure thing. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Alright, fighting Barioth.
How can I help you? I wish you luck.
This will be good Gunlance practice. Maybe not quite as annoying as Kushala.
Faster, buddy.
There you are.
Time to get to work. I'm gonna get you! You asked for this!
Oh boy, I almost missed.
Oh, I hate this.
Ah, stupid Remobras.
Now it's personal! Careful!
Out of wire bugs. To waste my buff yet again.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Man.
Look out! It's angry! You asked for this! Don't let him get away!
That could have gone better.
Fight like the wind! This should make it
I
good
realized
as new.
that I can't use Wirefall unless I'm prepared to give up the buffs on my Gunlance. If I use Ground Splitter and then get thwacked, I can't wire bug out because it'll sheath my weapon and I'll lose my buff.
Reloading!
Oh, my switch skill got reset. I don't have blast dash. How did that happen? It must be saved on this loadout. Alright.
Careful! Hold on, reloading. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Ooh, how'd that miss?
No more holding back. Boom!
Arm. Oh, I was lucky.
Need more ammo. Now it's personal. Love you, buddy.
Ooh. Ow. That's a good knockdown.
Look out! It's angry! I'm gonna get you! You're the best, pal.
Ah.
It's trying to get away!
Alright. Let's port back to camp. Let's see if I can fix that loadout problem from here. Not having blast dash is kind of
Touchdown.
a disadvantage, I think. Ground splitter, quick reload, charge shell, blast dash. Before we leave, let's see if I just save it. If it'll save. Okay, that should do it.
Reloading!
There we go.
Faster, buddy! now.
Now I shouldn't have to worry about that when I load that armor set in the future. Being able to jet in and out of range would have been very helpful. But now we should be set.
No more hold. Don't let him get away.
I left. Rather than sheath and lose my buffs, I'm just gonna blast dash over there.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon. Careful!
Can't believe that missed.
Look out! It's angry!
Hey, it's on the can.
Let's go for a ride!
Alright, just put it to sleep.
How do you like that? Now's my chance!
Already blue.
Need more ammo! Careful!
Hmm.
Boom!
In range? Oh, it was empty. Ah.
Look out! It's angry!
Aw. Well, I didn't lose my Wyvern's Fire, but it canceled my animation.
Now it's personal!
Yeah, that works.
We did it!
A little sloppy. Under 15, so I'll take it.
What have we here?
Alright, we're looking for a regular Wyvern gem from Barioth. both wings, fangs, but no tail. I could go for tail cuts, but it's a little bit tricky with a Gunlance because it's a little bit slower of a weapon. The downwards overhead smash does pretty good severing damage for cutting tails. Alright, no Wyvern Gem.
Welcome to the hub. See you later then.
I guess we can cycle through some different high rank targets. I also just need to boost my rank, so we might be able to hit 40 for the end of the session here. I'm gonna go fight Narga next.
Enough of that.
I've got it.
That's a funny animation.
Which quest would you like?
Oh, I can also fight Zenogres. Okay. Maybe I'll rotate between a few different high rank targets before we wrap up. Because I do need Zenogre plates. We'll go fight Narga first. This is good Gunlance practice. Pink says, Zenogres are so mean. Only when it comes to getting stupid plates. That's incredibly frustrating. I know you're looking for the Jasper,
Like the wind.
which is admittedly the harder drop than plates, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I need to kill Roggies? I have the quest for the camp in this map. Just haven't finished it yet. I think it's kill Roggies. If I see any in my way, I'm going to pop them. Might be some up here. Yep. Gotta can see if this is the objective I need.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Yep.
Making
4 more.
steady progress.
2 more.
Faster, buddy. All right, let's see what we have. Carve, carve, carve. All right, let's see what we have. This should make it good as new.
Alright, still in the corner? Alright. Another fast target. Good practice for positioning and whatnot with the Gunlance.
Work. You asked for this.
Oh, I need to not do that out of habit. Keep burning my buffs. See, Lizzie is back. How's bowling? It's bowling, right? That's what you said earlier.
Reloading. This one's all for you.
Whoops. Not what I wanted to do.
You asked for this! After it!
It's almost like the monsters can sense when I have that buff state active for the Gunlance, and they just run away. Oh no, we're up top.
Faster, buddy!
Where you at? There you go. Round 2. Oh, we got a head break already?
Hold on! Now it's personal! I'm gonna kick your butt!
Hey, Toby.
Watch and learn!
Get a free ride.
Yahoo! You do what I say now! That looks like it's gonna hurt! How do you like that? This is the end of the
Wyvern's
line for
fire.
you!
Oh, good. That was enough to break the wing.
This one's all for you!
You're the best, pal.
Is the other wing?
Love you, buddy.
That's a KO. I don't think I did that.
I'm gonna get
Already blue.
It's on its last legs! Let's go!
I guess we can go for the kill. I can't remember if that's... It gets higher chances for Wyvern Gems, but it shouldn't take too long. Right, it's
Whetstone
asleep.
time!
I need to start bringing bombs. I say that every single session. Wakey, wakey. Oh, come on. Stupid Rockies.
You asked for that! Looks like it's gonna hurt!
Wyvern Fire would have been better there.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon! Careful!
Toby, what do you want? Oh, yeah, there's two of them. Oh, really?
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
There we go. There we go. Well, I got sloppy near the end.
We did it!
10 minutes though? That's not bad.
Carve, carve, carve.
Wyvern Gem? Nope. Hey, we got one. Nice. Can make that spare shot gem for the spread set.
Welcome to the hub. Until next time.
I'll go do that before I forget.
What is it?
Two Wyvern Gems, man. That is not cheap.
Take good care of your gear.
Okay, we throw this on the waist. Now we have spare shot level 3. I think just about, well, we have one spare level 2 slot. I could put a reload speed one in there. Get reload speed level 3. That'd be nice. Wonder what we need for that. Quick load. Quick load needs Diablo's Carapace. Okay. That's actually pretty easy to get. I guess we can do that. Diablos is actually pretty fun to fight with the
See you later.
Gunlance. We're burning through these quests at 10 minutes a pop.
I've been
It is pretty efficient.
coming right up.
Time to get
Yeah,
going.
let's see, how close are we to 40? 38? We might be able to hit 40 with the next one. It'll be either 40 or close. And then I'll probably do it for today's
I've been
stream.
waiting for you.
Subterranean disturbances.
I wish you luck. Let's go.
Ta-da!
Oh, we got Angie on the map.
Let's go!
I'm just gonna walk by you. There's Blos.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Stay still. That works. One of the reasons why I like fighting Diablos with the Gunlance is when it's doing its charges and shooting across the room, I can just blast dash right up close and stay on it.
This is the end of the line for you!
Oh, right on the horns.
Hold on, reloading!
That was lucky. Let me get my counters up. Okay. Let's multi-hit. And need to learn its timing a little bit better. Leaving? Leaving.
After it!
You know, speaking of Diablos, or Diablo specifically, I heard the Diablo Immortal mobile game came out recently, and people are not thrilled with how heavily aggressive it is with its microtransactions. Not that anyone should be surprised, because it's Blizzard, but it is disappointing. Diablo franchise is one of my favorites. Played a lot of D2 back in the day.
Now it's personal!
Stupid Renaplos.
Look out! It's angry!
Ah, multiple hit again. Oof. Getting ran on a little bit.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon! I'm gonna kick your butt!
You're the best, pal.
Alright, still need to break off the back plate.
That looks like it's
It's gonna be kind of difficult to hit.
Reloading!
Alright, almost 10 minutes.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon! Need more ammo! Careful!
Ah, of course you're
Don't let
leaving.
him get away!
Should be get sub
Guys,
15
I
as
feel
long as I
weird.
don't make
Gotta be
any
quick.
really stupid mistakes. Oh, it's Rock Nikadaki. Forgot those can even show up on this kind of map. Because it's desert and volcano. Hop a free ride though.
Let's go for a ride.
Forgot. Kadaki's moves are kind of slow. They hit hard, but they come out fairly slowly. Get the flamethrower. Not quite as combo friendly.
How do you like that? You asked for this. Now it's personal.
Boom. Nope, we're out. Wanted a ground splitter there. But hit blue. That's good.
Reloading.
Ah, come on. Oh, okay. I asked for that.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Is it me enough to kill? Yep.
Quest complete.
Carve, carve, carve.
That's sub 15. Again, I'll take it. Part of why I like the Gunlance so much across all the different games, even though it's very complex and doesn't do the most damage, it's just flashy and fun. It's a very stylish weapon. You could do some fun stuff with builds. And at the end of the day, it could be a rocket. And that's a lot of fun. Alright, what we got? Diablos Ridges, Marrow, Carapace, One Horn. Okay, can't remember which piece we need specifically for the charm or decoration. We'll take a look.
How are you today? Take care of yourself.
What What's up?
Quick load. It was carapace, okay. Grab one of these. Go
The village is in your
back to that spread set. I wonder. This one. This is the piercing one that I was also using. Let's see how many extra slots this one has. Might be able to throw some reload gems in this too. That gets us reload speed 1. That's better than nothing, I guess. We'll do the same thing for this one. Thought we had an extra. Maybe not. Oh, an absorber jewel? That shouldn't be there. Quick load. Absorber can go down here. Alright, now we got spare shot, level 3. Spread up, level 3. Reload speed, level 3. Recoil down, level 3. Evade window 2. Evade extender 2. Critical eye, ballistics. Pretty solid set of gunner skills here. What I really need are just
What is it?
armor spheres to upgrade the different components of this.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
Let's see. I don't think I've shown off some of these endgame sets from the bosses, the wind and thunder serpents, respectively. Here's a Bushi. Kind of like the gun with the big billowy balloon thing. It's got this kind of sash going around the neck. It's kind of funky looking. Narwa, Thunder Serpent counterpart. Kind of similar. It's like a kind of Japanese thunder god thing with that back piece. Yeah, not bad. Kind of flashy. The male armor is a little bit less bikini-like. Not bad. And the skill loadouts are weird. Thunder alignment, wind alignment. These change depending on which pieces of equipment you have of the different respective Thunder Serpents, so they kind of synergize with each other, which is interesting. I hunted Chameleos, which I haven't done on stream, I don't think. That's the big purple chameleon elder dragon. The Mizuha set. That looks like this. It's got kind of sorceress or witch look, and you can recolor the whole thing. It's normally purple. Kushala, the big flying metal blow dryer. Kushala's armor looks like this. Kind of a gladiator type look. I think it's pretty neat. This kind of rusted, brushed metal look. We also have Golden. This is Rajang's set. Kind of a monk martial artist type look. It's very fuzzy. This is Ragna Kadaki's. We've seen a couple pieces on the spread set. The full thing looks like this. Kind of a web-covered bride look. It's not bad. Oh, we just unlocked Diablos. Heavily armored, horny set. Guard, Stamina Surge, Offensive Guard. I'm going to have to build a Lance set at some point. It's another weapon I want to build for. That was my main in Rise on Switch. I also want to build Almudron's set for Switch Axe. This one looks like a kind of mecha cat girl. Helm's a little bit funny, but the rest of it's solid. It's a cool looking set. And we got Goss. A lot of these other ones I've already got unlocked. To look at. Assuming I have time to do a lot more grinding in Rise before Sunbreak comes out, I want to at least build weapons for all the different types. I might not build dedicated armor sets because once Sunbreak comes out and we get Master Rank, all this high rank stuff's obsolete. I won't be able to use it. But I can start building the weapons. So things like great swords. Great sword looks like it's getting some real fun tricks. Switch axe, dual blades. There's a lot of weapons I want to play. Pretty much all of them. Even heavy gun, which I don't really play much in this, is getting some really neat skills. And heavy gun was my favorite in GU. So we'll see. If I at least start building all the weapons, then I can build the armor set straight away once we get to Master Rank in Sunbreak.
Come to me if you need new gear.
I'll probably mess around with this spread shot set a little bit more when I'm farming. We're at 3.5 hours. Oh boy. Time really flew today. Let me look at the clock. And I think that will do it for today's session for Rise. Made some progress. Pretty close to Hunter rank 40. I think I'm still like 12 levels behind Pink. I will catch them sooner or later. But before we wrap up, let me go see if any of people I know are streaming and we can go raid them. Oh, let's see. Erin Dwight. She's online. Dio's online. Demon Otter. Bits is online. Let's go raid Bits. I haven't raided them in a while. They got quite a crew over there. Playing Forewarned. Don't know what that is, but we will go take a look. So before we go ahead and raid, once again, thanks to all the folks who came by and hung out while I beat my face against the wall in Rise. I haven't decided if I'm going to be doing this one again next week. Quite possibly, because there's a lot I want to do yet. So we shall see. But I will go ahead and mute the audio. And we'll go to outro and go raid Bits. Once again, thanks for hanging out, folks, and I will see you this weekend. I think the jam stream is scheduled for Sunday. So, catch you then, and have a good evening.